Hello guys, Solid Gamer here, and today I'll be reviewing Tsugumomo. This anime was one of the weirdest anime series I have ever seen. I have watched weird anime series before, like the anime series Recently My Sister's Unusual, but even that anime didn't weird me out like this anime did. When I watched the first episode, I expected this anime to be an anime where the main character and the main female character hunt down objects that have supernatural powers. I was not expecting this anime to have a bunch of lolly ecchi scenes. It was a little weird, but it wasn't anything too extreme. But then episode 7 left me in disbelief. It was one of the most uncomfortable anime episodes I have ever seen in anime. In this anime, the main character, Kazuya, gets randomly attacked by a classmate of his. He gets saved by a blue-haired girl, and she tells him that his classmate has been possessed by a wig. She will save Kazuya if Kazuya agrees to be her servant. Kazuya agrees and is saved by this mysterious girl. It turns out that this girl was actually his mother's Sakura Obi. Sakura Obi is basically a sash that is tied around the waist for a kimono. This girl's name is Kiriha, and she is a Tsugumomo, which is an object that comes to life after being used many times. The wig that possessed his classmate was an amasogi. An amasogi is an object that grants the wish of its host, and has supernatural powers. It is made from the host's strong emotions. A certain god from a shrine tells Kazuya that he must work as a malison cleaner to get rid of all the amasogi in the area. The amasogi are indirectly caused by Kazuya's presence. Now he's working together with Kiriha to get rid of the amasogi. The fight scenes in this anime were actually entertaining to watch, but I did not like the plot development for this anime. I talk about how often I hate how characters just use energy blasts and use no strategy during fight scenes. This anime did not have that issue. The main character had the power to use obi, which is a piece of cloth, as weapons, and can use them for defense as well. The powers in this anime depend on imagination, which I liked. Kazuya used his power to create objects that will help him during battles. He made creative objects during battles. The fights in this anime were won by analyzing your opponent's attacks and looking for an opening in their defense. Every move was strategic, which I liked. None of the fights were won because of determination to win, or because of the power of friendship. Fights were won based on strategy. This is all I asked for out of fight scenes, to see creative attacks and strategy being used. I did not like the plot development at the end of the anime. Each episode was basically Kazuya hunting down an amasogi and finding out who the host was. That part I liked. It was like a mystery anime that Kazuya had to find clues in order to discover what the amasogi was, who the host of a certain amasogi was, and then come up with an interesting strategy to take down the amasogi. These episodes were very emotional and funny at times. I couldn't stop laughing during the episode where Kazuya is stuck in a dating sim and had to find a way to win Chisato's heart. The episodes were also very emotional at times where Kazuya and Kiriha had to help a character deal with her sister's death. For the majority of this anime series, I really liked this anime. I was just disappointed by later episodes because you expect in a battle anime series like this that eventually Kazuya would have to face an evil villain or some sort of major threat. Instead, we got an annoying, violent girl known as Tsunao as the antagonist of the show. She was just a whining girl that couldn't get over the fact that she couldn't kill the amasogi that killed her brother. She was like a more terrible version of Sasuke in that she kept obsessing over revenge. Every second she was on screen, she got me so angry. She didn't even apologize to Kazuya for how she treated him. That was just really disappointing to watch. I was expecting a major villain that planned to bring harm to people in the world, and instead we got Tsunao. I felt like the ecchi scenes at times were very good, like how Chisato was trying to seduce Kazuya in one of the episodes. Now that was a hot ecchi scene. But then this anime was also filled with bizarre lolly ecchi scenes that made this anime so hard to watch. Anime series do have lolly fan service at times, but this anime went over the top. I know Kiriha and Kukuri are actually very old, but that doesn't make it better for me because they still look like lollies. In episode 7, one woman was making out with two lollies and doing ecchi things with them. That was just disturbing and uncomfortable to watch. When I watched My First Girlfriend is a Gal, there was a fat character that kept obsessing over lollies. but he never actually did anything to them. In this anime, though, not only did the woman joke about it, she actually did ecchi things for the lollies. Besides that weird episode, there were other episodes where Kiriha was trying to touch Kazuya while still in her lolly form. The ecchi scenes would have been more enjoyable to watch if Kiriha and Kukuri stayed in their adult form and not in their lolly forms. The romantic development was non-existent. In this anime, Kiriha and Kazuya just seem like good friends. Shizuto liked Kazuya, but doesn't do anything about it, and Kazuya is too dense to notice that she likes him. I did find the lack of romantic developments to be disappointing. I guess they're ecchi anime series without any romance, but having romance in ecchi anime series just makes the ecchi scenes even better to watch, in my opinion. In terms of characters, I just wasn't a big fan of any of them. Kazuya was a boring generic nice guy, Shizuto was tsundere, and Kiriha just bossed around Kazuya all day. I did like how Kiriha kept teasing Kazuya at times, but that was pretty much all I liked about her. The opening and ending for this anime were not that entertaining to watch. I was not a big fan of the music being played during fight scenes or emotional scenes. The animation style for this anime was not appealing to look at. I did not find even one girl to be attractive in this animation style. The animation was great in this anime, especially how Kazuya was quickly making his OB attacks during battles. The movements looked really smooth. I do recommend people to watch this anime because it had a very interesting mystery element to it, and the fights were wonderfully done. I don't recommend watching this anime though if you're just watching it for the ecchi scenes, unless of course you're a big fan of lollies. I give this anime a 7 out of 10. I felt like this anime should focus more on fight scenes and less on the ecchi scenes. So that's all I wanted to talk about for today. Thank you for watching the video. Have a good day night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.